What annoys you the most about the pandemic? The commercials. Good lord, if I see one more commercial with "we care about you" underscore in these trying times. We're in this together. Now buy our stuff. You asterisk 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 asterisk. I am just tired of talking about it, and it's somehow creeping into every single conversation. I work in a large hospital in a large city, and I have to deal with it at work every day. I don't want to have to constantly discuss it when I'm not on the clock too. The other day I tried to Google something biology related, and literally every result was about coronavirus. I know, poor me, I had to use Google's advanced search, first world problems, etc. But it's like, just because coronavirus is a pandemic right now does not mean every microbiological question that someone Googles is about it. I noticed that as well. I was trying to self-diagnose something unrelated to COVID-19, but the search results were flooded with articles about the virus. Word of helpful advice to you and you, Lita B. When searching on Google, you can use to omit results with your chosen word. Obviously you would get rid of the brackets and the quotation marks, but just a tip for next time. You can also tell Google to show results from a year ago. I do this instead of -corona. Moving to a new area right before and being unable to make friends. Yes, I felt so alone. I had plans to go to different art classes and things, but everything got shut down. I have 0 friends. Slightly frowning face. You should try online gaming. Fun, and you can make new friends. Yeah, but then you have to meet online gamers. Yes. You've met me now. But don't worry, I wouldn't like to talk to me either. Manage a convenience store. Seems like a third of things I try to order are on back order. Seem insane. And nobody believes it. So they start bitching up a storm while their saliva spatters on the improvised plexiglass shield. That is all the owner will pay for, because they have asthma and can't wear a mask while I stand there in a mask for the 6th hour straight while my chronic bronchitis is giving me asterisk 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 asterisk. The past couple of weeks, I've just kept the second register open, and I let them rant to keep serving other customers. Some of them get absolutely livid that they can't hold everyone up while they have their say and storm out swearing they won't be back. By my count, I've only actually lost 2 regular customers so far doing this, so I guess they found somewhere else to buy their 99-cent 3-pack of blunts. Boo-hoo. Can't get any decent 99% isopropyl to clean my glassware. So far this is one of the only comments that is an annoyance and not a rather serious grievance. Best answer here. As someone who works in live music and whose partner is a musician, the lack of shows. I hear you. I miss live music. I had a ticket to see Rage Against the Machine and another for Die Antwoord. This year is asterisk 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 asterisk. I had tickets to see Tool. I feel your pain. It's brought out the absolute worst in most people. Some people have risen above, but most have not, and people you'd have never thought in a million years could be so crass, rude, asterisk 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 asterisk, and downright mean are all coming out of the woodwork. I have definitely noticed a significant change in people's attitude, and I don't like it at all. I work in retail, and there has been a huge change in some of the regulars' behavior. With it being a small shop, it's really easy to remember faces of the people who come in. I noticed that as well. I work in a retail store as well, and people have definitely been meaner and different since the pandemic started. I'm good at holding my cool, but I still notice it nonetheless. Same here. A lot of the customers have been coming in specifically to challenge us. Walking in without a mask and cursing us out when we tell them to put one on, then act shocked when we refuse service. That's just the worst. Having to wear a mask has become a global thing. Why do people think they should challenge a lowly retail worker? Blows my mind. Hope you're sticking in there though. Be strong and compassionate. It might just be me, but the lack of respect people display now. I work in a warehouse that isn't open to the public. Never has or will be. We're not a storefront. We have no signs beyond basic markers for delivery drivers. Orders have always been done either via email or a phone call. And yet people will just walk in and order stuff now and expect it to be done then and there. As a soft-spoken person, it's very annoying that it is even harder to hear me with my mask on. I will continue to wear one as long as necessary, but I look forward to the day when people can read my lips and facial case to help cover the gap for my soft voice. Lol. I have trouble hearing people in general. Masks have made it so much harder, and I feel like a total idiot when I have to ask people to repeat themselves. My ADHD causes me to struggle with correctly recognizing what people say. Not being able to read lips as I listen is definitely making it harder. This is admittedly somewhat selfish, but I miss being able to go to the store at 3 a.m. when nobody else is around, basically. I was a midnight shopper too. Thankfully, my grocery store lets me order my groceries ahead of time now, and loads them into my car for me when I pick them up. I don't even have to get out of the car. It's very nice. The blatant politicization of science, the amount of small businesses that will be shuttered forever because of it, the idiocy it's brought out in people. Science has been politicized for years. As a service provider, I can see that some of my clients are actually benefiting from this pandemic. But still, they act like derp-hibery. In these times, we are all struggling. Can we please lower the budget? Can we delay the payments? I can literally hear the smiles on calls from them, as most of them have these ready-made excuses. While I know for a fact that their business has been booming for them because of this pandemic, but they expect my small business to take the hit and work in back capital for them. Me and my partners are working without salary just so that we don't have to lay off our own employees, and I've got some of these almost millionaire bastards capping like life and business is tough. And 2 out of 3 of these clients are the ones that are not taking this pandemic seriously and asking their employees to come to their respective offices when they can easily manage it by working from home. Yikes. I'd definitely drop them as soon as you can afford that. Preferably with as little notice as possible, though stay legal about it. I'm waiting to find out if I have cancer, and I can't take someone in with me for support. Wishing you the best. Rushed research. I've read so many preprint papers that are just trash or missing painfully obvious variables. Not surprising, many of these papers get retracted or absolutely tore apart by academics. It honestly feels like sometimes the authors are just trying to get something to stick so they can have name recognition. Thankfully, there's a ton of great research out there. And then the media reports on non-peer-reviewed studies and presents them as fact. The isolation. I didn't know for the past 2 weeks that one of my best friend's dad died. Without the pandemic, I would have known and would have been there for him. Not just that, but the isolation drove my uncle's depression into overdrive, resulting in his suicide. He leaves behind 5 grandchildren, another on the way, 2 wonderful kids and their spouses, his disabled wife, his retirement house by the beach, his remaining siblings and in-laws, and various nieces and nephews. Now his wife, who is physically limited due to MS and almost incapable of speaking, has to sell their dream home and live her sunset years without her person to guide her. I've been crying fairly regularly since it happened. He'll never get to meet a newborn daughter. Last night I read her a book before bed, and when we finished I saw a handwritten note